Were you involved in the recent new launches? Do you find yourself disappointed with a bad ballot number, ending up unsure whether the unit you're considering is still a safe buy? The truth is many buyers join these launches hoping for a good queue number because this means a chance to secure a unit at a lower price, but unfortunately they ended up paying more than they expected due to the hype. Therefore, my goal for this video is to share with you what is my 3-step thought process behind identifying a safe purchase. Most importantly, with this approach, you'll better be equipped to navigate the upcoming launches in 2025 and avoid overpaying for your next property. In order for me to illustrate further, let's take a look at the recent hot launch, which is Chuan Park. Early buyers managed to lock in prices for a 2-bedroom unit at around 2,200 plus per square foot. But as demand surged throughout the day, developers increased prices several times and the price for the same unit type escalated to 2,700 plus per square foot. This is a $500 PSF increase within hours. For 732 square feet unit, this price translates to over $370,000. So just imagine you're the buyer who bought at 2,700 PSF. How much do you have to sell to make a profit? Maybe $3,000 or $3,100? But is it really possible to achieve this? If you're lucky enough to be the first buyers who managed to secure a unit at 2,200 per square foot, in future by selling it at the price your neighbors bought at 2,700 per square foot, you essentially already gain $500 per square foot or $370,000. So which buyer will you actually want to be? Is it the earlier buyer or later buyer? Why am I asking you this is because, to me, I do not actually want you to buy a property based on luck. If I allow all my clients to rely on luck, there is a high chance that we will be the ones who will end up overpaying the extra $500 PSF more for the same unit type, which actually makes it harder for us to exit easily in the future as compared to our neighbors. So if there's anything you need to remember from these videos, it is about not blindly joining the crowd and following the hype. Most importantly, is about finding the right property at the right price, and chances are there are other projects which might be more suitable for you. So how do you actually avoid overpaying and still find the right property? I'm going to show you my 3-step thought process by using an example with a budget of $1.6 million as a case study. Before I share more, could you take a moment to like and subscribe to my channel so that more people can benefit from my content? Based on today's filming with a $1.6 million budget with a minimum size of 700 square feet to ensure comfortable living and better future resale potential, there are only several options available for a 2-bed, 2-bath. Using this criteria, I identified 4 projects that fit. First, Cassia. This is a freehold development with 276 units located along Flora Drive in the east. Second, SORA, a larger development with 440 units and a 99-year leasehold. SORA is also located in Jurong West area. Lastly, the Shorefront and Jensen House, which are both very small 999-year leasehold developments with over 20 units. If you have seen my videos, you will know that I usually avoid recommending small developments, which means this narrows our options to just Cassia and SORA. However, to ensure a safe entry price, we need to evaluate the projects further by using my 3-step process. How do we actually do this? First, we start by checking the performance of surrounding resale properties. A quick search within a 1 km radius of Cassia reveals numerous resale condos, giving potential buyers plenty of options in the area. Comparing Cassia's approximate 2,000 per square foot to the resale condos nearby, there's also a significant price gap between the new and resale properties. Next, let's look at SORA. There are only 3 projects available within 1 km, and if we were to look at the resale prices, we would have already seen resale projects such as Lake Grand already achieve almost $2,000 per square foot. Comparing this PSF, we can see that based on today's filming, SORA is still seeing at around $2,000 PSF as well. This is important to us because 4 years later, when SORA completes in 2028, Lake Grand will be a 9 years old condo. If resale buyers compare a brand new unit to resale units which are priced similarly, which would they choose? Most likely the brand new, isn't it? So just by gauging by resale performance earlier, it is actually not enough, which is why we also have to evaluate based on the current new launches as the next step, as they also form as our future competitors as well. In the same district, Jayden's 2-bedroom have already transacted above 2,800 per square foot. This will mean there is also $700 PSF safety margin when comparing to SORA's available units. Now you must be thinking, why am I comparing this to a completely different location? Because Jayden is super near to MRT, whereas SORA is definitely much further in terms of accessibility. To explain this, I'm going to use another case study. Take reference from Sengkang Grand Residences, an integrated development located at Buangkok MRT, and Riverfront Residences, which as shown here is not in close proximity to any MRT stations. Both projects are launched during the same period in 2019, and during launch, Sengkang Grand Residences sold at around 1,700 per square foot and Riverfront at around 1,100 per square foot, a difference of 600 per square foot difference in terms of entry price. Despite being far away from MRT, Riverfront Residences owners still earn 50% more profits as compared to Sengkang Grand Residences due to its much lower entry price. Owners of Riverfront Residences can easily sell at 1,700 PSF, which has already been tested and accepted by buyers in the same area in 2019. Whereas for Sengkang Grand owners who entered at 1,700 per square foot, to make the same, they will need to sell at a minimum of 2,300 per square foot. So why am I using this example? Because coming back to SORA, selling at 2,600 per square foot is still much lower than what Jayden's buyers have entered in terms of entry price. So this would already provide SORA's buyers with a potential gain of $366,000. Not only that, we can see over here that within SORA itself, there have already been many transactions which have achieved 2,400 to 2,500 per square foot. With a wide price gap when we compare with surrounding launches and within the development itself, this offers a solid safety net with an easier exit in the future. Just to summarize the 3 main steps to consider when you are determining a safe entry price for yourself. First, resale versus new. Second, new launch versus new launch. And last, a comparison within the development to make sure that you are entering at one of the lowest at that point in time. With that being said, when this video gets posted, SORA's prices would have already increased with effect from 2nd December 2024, which means this may no longer apply if you're still on the lookout for a safe purchase. So do reach out to me if you want to know what are your options available currently. I hope this video has been useful to you. Do remember to like and subscribe to my channel so that more people can benefit from my content, and I'll see you in my next one.